So, you want to start a YouTube channel probably to grow your personal brand or to grow a business, or maybe you just want to become the next big YouTuber. You want to be the next Logan Paul, the next David Dobrik. And people have probably told you that right now it is easier to grow on YouTube than it ever has been before. You might have heard that from your grandma, from one of your friends. Maybe you heard that from Gary Vee, who I used to work for. Well, it really doesn't matter who you heard it from, because either way, they were right. It is easier to grow on YouTube right now than it ever has been before. It is easier for a small channel. It is easier for a big channel. Right now is the golden age, the golden opportunity to grow on YouTube if you simply implement the things that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. In fact, the things that I share with you in this video just helped this creator gain 3 million subscribers in just a month. This creator over 300,000 subscribers in just a month, and this creator over 100,000 subscribers in just a month. And the only thing that all these people had in common, and it's the same thing that you're dealing with right now, they had absolutely no idea what to do when they first got on YouTube. Maybe they've uploaded some videos and struggled to grow. Nevertheless, this video is going to share with you the blueprint that you need in order to grow on YouTube to gain thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of subscribers in a really short period of time. Step number one is you need to realize that growing on YouTube is the same as getting good at anything in life. You wouldn't go to your first basketball practice and say, hey, I'm gonna be in the NBA. Or you wouldn't play poker once and think that you're gonna be on the World Series of Poker. That's just not how YouTube works either. You need to consistently upload content, you need to consistently get better at uploading content, and you need to actually know the analytics that you need to be looking at. And I wanna break something to you. If you go viral on YouTube, the first post that you upload, it's probably going to ruin your life and might be one of the worst things that ever happens to you. Let me explain why. But before I do that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, I literally upload a video about how to grow on these platforms every single day. In addition to that, I created a free YouTube growth course. You could get at the link in the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like what time to be posting on YouTube right now and whether or not you should be using hashtags in your title, which are two things that we're not going to have time to cover in this video. So back to going viral on your first post. You need to actually understand how YouTube works. On YouTube, you want a catalog of content because once somebody gets suggested one of your videos on YouTube, they're gonna then see your future videos and your past videos. So if your first video goes viral, you probably don't have other videos lined up that you could post, and you definitely don't have posts that are already up on YouTube that YouTube can then suggest to this audience. And let me ask you a question. How many times have you seen an individual, you've seen a company, you've seen a brand and said, hey, that is imprinted in my mind, that is gonna stay with me forever, I will never forget this? I bet it probably doesn't happen that often. That's because psychologists have found that you need at least 7 impressions in order to buy something or simply just to remember something. So seeing something once is not going to help you, and the YouTube algorithm definitely isn't going to help you if your first post goes viral, because it doesn't mean that your second post will, it doesn't mean that your third post will. But if you already had 8 or 9 posts and then your post went viral, well then guess what? Those 8 or 9 posts before that are going to get way more views because a huge influx of people are going to go watch that content, or they're going to get suggested that content. Let's do an exercise to prove this to you. If you were to go to your homepage or you were to go to a recommendations feed, you would see a ton of content. It's going to fit into 3 different criteria. 1, it's going to be something similar to like something you've watched before. 2, it's going to be something supplementary to something you've watched before, or it's going to be by a creator that you have already seen, you have heard about, or something along the lines of that. And the reason that it fits into those 3 criteria is because that's how the YouTube algorithm actually works. The only thing YouTube cares about is 2 things. 1, serving content that their audience is actually interested in, and 2, serving content that's going to keep people on YouTube. And for the rest of this video, we're going to go over exactly how you can actually accomplish that, because as a new YouTube creator or as a small YouTube creator, you probably have no idea how to do that. So essentially, if we were to break it down, YouTube cares about 3 things and 3 things only. 1, you being consistent. 2, you creating content that they have an audience for. And 3, you keeping people on YouTube as long as possible. That's why the 2 biggest metrics that you need to be focused on are your click-through rate and your average view duration. Your average view duration is going to be how long people actually stay on your content for. Your click-through rate is going to be how many people click on your content. Now, if you're creating long-form content right now and you are brand new to YouTube, I strongly suggest that you start uploading YouTube Shorts. The reason being, like I said in the beginning of the video, you only get good at something if you continue doing it, and you can make a lot more YouTube Shorts than you can make a long form content. A long form piece of content on YouTube is going to take you 8 to 10 hours to make for just an 8 to 10 minute video. When it comes to long form content, it's probably going to take you about an hour of editing to actually make a good video for every 1 minute that you're creating a video. That's exactly why I strongly recommend that you upload YouTube Shorts. In addition to that, YouTube is pushing Shorts right now like crazy. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, doesn't matter how many successful videos you've uploaded, doesn't matter how many unsuccessful videos you've you've uploaded. If you upload a YouTube short that keeps people on the app and is something that people are interested in, well then guess what's going to happen? You're going to get more views and more subscribers than you could have ever imagined. I know I gave you 3 examples in the beginning of the video, but here's another creator that's gained 10,000 subscribers in just a month. This person, 50,000 subscribers in just a month. And let me let you in on a little secret. These people are no different than you are. All they did was took something that YouTube knew they had an audience for, created content on that, and did a few different changes that I'm about to share with you to optimize the amount of people that completed the whole entire video. And guess what that did? That had that video go crazy in the YouTube algorithm, and the same exact thing can happen to you. So, one of the biggest recommendations that I have for new creators on YouTube or people that are just getting started or thinking about getting started, you need to make sure that you're creating content that's modeled after something that has already been successful. One of the biggest mistakes that YouTubers make is they come on the platform and try to upload totally random stuff. That never works. It didn't work for Mr. Beast. It didn't work for Logan Paul. It didn't work for any of these large creators. And guess what? All of these large creators, if you scroll all the way back on their channel, which I suggest that you do, you're going to see something. They were no different than you are where you are right now. They had no idea what to post about. They didn't know what to do because they didn't see this video. But you're seeing this video, so you have absolutely no excuse. When you're going to upload something, let's say you're gonna make a video about fitness. You're gonna make a video about crypto. You're gonna make a video about music maybe. You need to do it based off of something that has already worked for another small YouTuber. So many YouTubers make the mistake of going and looking at the largest person. They try to copy Mr. Beast's video. They try to copy Ryan Trahan's video. They try to copy Colin and Samir's video. Do not make that mistake. Look for other small YouTubers that are within your niche and try to model your content after videos that did well for them. Because if it did well for somebody else as a small YouTuber, well then guess what? It could do well for you. The second thing you need to do, look at the popular search terms for your niche. Whatever your niche is, people are going to be searching for content like that on YouTube because YouTube is the second largest search engine. That being said, you need to be creating content about that type of stuff for one reason and one reason only. 1, to rank for that type of content, or 2, to show up in recommendations for that type of content. Because look, you're watching a video about how to grow on YouTube right now as a new YouTuber. In the future, you're going to get suggested my videos, you're going to get suggested other people's videos that are based on this subject. So what does that mean? That means the same exact thing will happen in your niche. If somebody's watching a video about Solano, or they're watching a video about how to get bigger biceps, they're then going to get suggested content like that in the future. So as a creator within that niche, what do you need to be doing? You need to be creating content that is like that. In addition to that, you need to make sure that you're creating content that keeps people on YouTube. Now, there are millions of mistakes that small YouTubers make, but there are 3 that are going to shortcut a lot of those mistakes and hopefully make this as easy as possible for you. 1, you need a ton of different clip changes. If you've noticed in this video, I'm always changing the background. I'm always using my hands. I'm always throwing stuff up on the screen. I do that to keep your attention. The more times that happens, the better you keep somebody's attention. If you're uploading on YouTube Shorts, I recommend that you change the background every 2 to 3 seconds. Secondly, you need to make sure that you're optimizing with Shorts content the first 3 seconds of the video, with long form content the first 60 seconds of the video. This is called the hook because you need to realize something. Once somebody leaves a YouTube video, they are never coming back. So you need to make sure that you get them in the beginning and actually give them a reason, because if you could get somebody past the 3-second mark on a short or past the 60-second mark on a long form video, the odds of them completing that whole entire video skyrocket. But if they drop off before then, they're gone forever, and it's going to ruin your average view duration, which again signals to YouTube, hey, this person might have made a good video and you might think it's the best video in the world. Don't ask your sister if she thought it was good. Don't ask your grandma. Don't ask your friends. Ask the audience, and you're going to be able to determine that by how many people saw the video and how long they stayed for. At the beginning of this video, I told you that by the end, you would have a blueprint for how to grow on YouTube, and you now have that. You know the 2 things that YouTube cares about. 1, whether or not you're uploading content that your audience actually cares about, and 2, how long you're having your audience stick around for. And I even went as far as giving you tips on how to achieve those things. Now, if you want to work with me, so I tell you exactly what to post to guarantee that you get subscribers, like you saw all the examples in this video, then you need to keep watching this video, because trust me, it is easier to grow on YouTube right now than it ever has been before, but this is not going to last forever, and you need to make sure that you take advantage of this. And why not? Let me guarantee that I can help you get more subscribers on YouTube. I've helped thousands of people blow up on YouTube, and since you're still watching this video, I think you're going to be next. Finally, I just launched my YouTube Shorts mentorship program, which guarantees that I can help you grow on YouTube in just 30 days. If you want to find out more, go to the link in the description. But to put it simply, you're going to go through 6 steps to becoming a YouTube Shorts expert. Then I'm going to make you a personalized plan. I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, what titles to use, what thumbnails to use, what descriptions to use, what tags to use, what your content should actually look like, how your editing should be, and so much more. And then for the next 30 days, I'm going to critique your content to guarantee that you grow. It's incredibly simple. If you don't grow on YouTube in the 30 days, I'm going to give you your money back, 0 questions asked. This is not just a course. This is not just information. It's me actually telling you exactly what to do, critiquing you, consulting, me coaching you on how to be a full-time YouTuber, how to grow on YouTube, how to reach your goals on YouTube. And again, if you don't grow on YouTube in the 30 days, you get your money back, 0 questions asked. There's absolutely no risk for signing up. The only risk is not taking advantage of this situation right now with YouTube Shorts and growing on YouTube. So please do not be somebody that does that. That being said, if you're not interested, just watch the next 2 videos I'm going to put up on the screen because they're the videos that YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.